Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm actually filming a requested video. I need to find the comment so I can put it up on the screen, but somebody commented and requested that I film a video surrounding like Pinterest, kind of, is what they asked about, which I wonder if I could find the comment, but they wanted me to do something about all my like Pinterest things that I have. Here it is. Hamster Highway is who commented it. Screenshotting it. It's like from a month ago from when I'm filming right now, but it says, if you use Pinterest at all, a video of crocheting stuff on your Pinterest board / feed might be fun. So what I decided is we're gonna do crocheting things from my, so like basically Pinterest picks my crochet projects kind of thing, but also it's like all from my Pinterest board, because I do have the habit of pinning all of these things on my Pinterest but then not making any of them. So what I did was I kind of went through my Pinterest and looked at a bunch of projects and made a list of a couple of them. At first I made a list of like 10 or 11, but then I went through and looked at the ones I don't have the yarn for, or like I absolutely know I don't have the yarn for, because I'm not going to be buying yarn for this video. It's just not gonna happen because I have way too much yarn. So I think the ones that I have on the list right now I have all the yarn for, so it should be okay. Right now I have 6 on my list, and then there's one more that I wanted to add on my list, but I don't actually even know, do I even have a pin of it? I remember seeing it on Pinterest, but I don't know if I actually pinned it. My cat's about to attack me for some reason. What's wrong with you? Oh wait, I did pin one of them. I think I pinned like something you can buy and it's not a pattern, but I'm gonna try to, just from the picture, make it if I end up getting that one, okay? That's the plan. So we have 7 different patterns on here. I will obviously show you them like as I get them or whatever, but I think what I decided I'm gonna do is I'm going to like, sorry, my cat just tried to bite me. Go away. Go. Why is she all mean looking? Spray bottle, come to my defense. Go away. She tried to bite me for no reason. I don't know why. That's really weird of her. She just does that sometimes. I wish you could have seen, but she was not in the frame. So we have 7 on here. Let me just name them off and then maybe I'll show you pictures of them. So we have a crochet ear warmer. We have a 1.5 hour crochet beanie that has like a color blocking kind of thing, a checkered hat, a wonderlust scarf, a country cottage headband, an easy ribbed beanie, and then a scrunchie. So like 3 of these on here are all beanies, I think, but they're different kinds of beanies, if that makes sense. There's like a regular beanie, there's a color blocking beanie, and then a checkered beanie. My hair is getting this bed soaked. I literally just got out of the shower and threw on my comfy. I think what I'm gonna do is just like have Siri pick a random number or something. Pick a random, she was listening. Siri, you listen to me? Hey Siri, pick a random number 1 through 7. I don't know how to work this thing. Hey Siri, hey Siri, pick a random number 1 through 7. Hey Siri, Siri, pick a random number 1 through 7. Hey Siri, pick a random number 1 through 7. Siri, pick a random number 1 through 7. Okay, I'm gonna go on and find a random number generator. Random number generator 1 through 7. Okay, so here is, it picked number 1. Hopefully that should, okay. It picked number 1 out of 1 through 7, which number 1 on my list is the crochet ear warmer. So let's go to my Pinterest and find the crochet ear warmer. That's this one here, which I probably could just put on the screen. That is the pattern we're gonna be making. So this one, we need an acrylic yarn, I think. Yeah, 4-weight yarn. There's a video tutorial too. Cool. First, we need to pick out our yarn. I wish I could easily bring you with me. My yarn is everywhere. We need to pick out like a fun colored yarn or something. Why do I feel like this would be so fun? I have this colored yarn. This would be a fun color, wouldn't it? I think this is the color we're using. Okay, so I have my yarn. Now I need to get my hook, a 5mm crochet hook, to go find my 5mm. I'm gonna have to take this off. I'm sorry. I want the audio to be good, but the whole corded microphone doesn't work for me. I need a wireless one. So we're gonna have to do this. My apologies ahead of time. Okay, I have my 5mm. I wonder if I should get a 5.5. We're just gonna try to not make my, I always make my chains too tight. I'm a tight chainer. It's just how I am. Let's do this thing. We're gonna do, I'm just gonna get this started here. It's currently 7:14 and it is a weeknight, so like I do work tomorrow. So I don't know if I'm gonna be doing this whole project. It just kind of depends. I need to count. Ooh, squeaky. I'll come back once I'm done with the chain.
Well, I guess it doesn't help you. If in your
into the back loops of the chain. It is it's always a struggle, but it's always so worth it in the end. This is a new stitch. I don't think I've done this one before. It's always fun learning a new stitch, but I'm looking forward to when this chain is done. I will say that for sure. Definitely looking forward to that. Oops, I forgot to yarn over. Okay, I guess I'll just time lapse me going through this chain while I watch some YouTube.
Moonlight peeks through the curtains.
Okay, I got the first row done. This is what it's looking like. I'm about to start the second row. It's gonna be so much easier than the first row. And I'm gonna move so I'm laying against the bed over there so that I'm more comfortable. I always never know which way to turn my yarn. Okay, I'm gonna get started on row 2. And let's come over here. Gonna lock in on this for a little bit. It's 7:39. I don't know if I'm gonna get this whole thing done tonight. We will see what happens.
If you need to breathe, we can figure this out. Don't pack the bags, don't leave the keys. Find your peace and clarity. Take a day, take a week.
Okay, just finished row 4. And this was a really fun row. It looks cool. But I'm gonna take a little break. It's 8:08. I don't know if I'm done for the night. I might be. My stomach just started like hurting. I don't know what that's about. I just got really nauseous for some reason. So I think I might call it a night. I was gonna finish this tonight, but I don't know. I just randomly got super nauseous. I'm also gonna ice my elbow because my elbow's been hurting. Not from crocheting, from work. It hurts. I meant to ice it. Excuse me. I meant to ice it when I got home from work and I forgot. So I'm gonna do that. I don't know what's going on with my stomach. I might just end up laying down and going to bed. Ugh. I don't know. Okay. I need to also get a nail file because my nail has a piece sticking up and it kept catching on my crochet project. How rude. I don't feel like getting a stitch marker, so we're just gonna do one of these. This is gonna look cool. I like it. Row 4. We got 4 rows done. I will check back in the next time I work on this project. I was really hoping you couldn't see my mess over there. Oh well, just don't pay attention to it, okay? I'm back to work on this Pinterest crocheting video. I don't know what I'm calling it yet. Pinterest picks my crochet projects, something like that. I don't know. It's currently Saturday and I haven't worked on my project at all since the last time I checked in, which I can't even remember. Was that Tuesday maybe? I can't remember, to be honest. But this is what we had started making and I'm gonna try to finish this up. Hopefully I feel like I can get more than just this done today. We'll see. But I'm gonna watch some YouTube while I work on this. And oh, I forgot to make a coffee. I'm actually gonna go make a coffee really quick and then I'll start because I was about to say I'm all set, but I need to make a coffee and grab my chapstick. I have my water next to me, but I definitely need a coffee. So let me go do that and then I can actually like chill, crochet, and be all set to just focus on this. I'm also icing my elbow too, so I might take this off and put this back in the freezer and then maybe we can chat a little bit before I start watching YouTube so I can catch you up on some things. Alright, let me maybe change this angle a little bit. Okay, fix the angle a little bit. I think that's a little better. Fifi's hanging out with me too. Come on. She likes my heated blanket. So I just iced my elbow, so it's feeling really good. I know it's gonna wear off as the ice wears off, but to be honest, I really don't think crocheting makes it worse. It doesn't feel like it is, so I'm still gonna crochet. And it's not like pain isn't all the way gone right now. It's like 1 probably. I don't know. It's hard to give it a number. I ask my patients all the time to rate their pain for me, and I have a hard time rating pain, so I'm gonna give it a 1 out of 10. I should have kept track of what stitch I was on, because now I have no idea. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing here. I just had to like double check before I got too into it. The ice is wearing off of my elbow. Like now that it's not numb anymore, it's wearing off. It's back, not back to where it was. I shouldn't say it's back to where it was. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm going to just work on crocheting this and hopefully I don't have any issues. I have to do rows 5 through 10 right now, all the same. So I'm gonna have to keep track of like what rows I'm on and whatnot. I think I'm gonna try to, this is the thing, bearing weight through my arm, very painful. So I'm trying to like scooch myself up without using my arm. That's the main thing that bothers it, is weight bearing through my arm. Like grabbing my coffee like this, not too bad, but like putting weight through my arm, especially when it's straight, that hurts. I think what I'm gonna do is put on something on YouTube. I'm not sure what yet. I'm pretty sure I saved the crochet vlogs to watch while I crochet. My nose is itching so bad, sorry. I'm gonna position my arm, I think like this. That feels comfortable. I'm gonna time lapse a little bit, and then if I end up like not continuing my time lapse, I will obviously still check in and show you like what I got done. So I just finished the 10th row. I think I was potentially doing it wrong for like 2 of the rows, but then I ended up using stitch markers to make sure I was doing it right. I should have sized up for my chain, I'm thinking, because look, my chain is tighter and now it's starting to like, I don't know, but it's acrylic yarn so it stretches, so I think if I just like maybe block it, I can stretch it to so that the bottom chain isn't, see, look, me already pulling it there, it's better. But this pattern is so fun, I love it. I don't know what it is about it, I just love it. But this is all the way up to row 10. I have to do 11 through 13, which is just the same stitch that I did at the beginning, so I'm about to do that now. I think I remember it, so I should be fine. Just 3 more rows left and then this will be done. It's now 1:35. I don't even know if I told you what time I started. I think it was around 12:30, so I think I've been going for about an hour. Gonna finish the last 3 rows up, and then I'll have to probably either watch the video or something to see how we put it together. But not too bad for my first time making this, and it works out pretty easily. So I'm just going to start on the last 3 rows, and yeah, I am excited to see what the final product looks like. I need to make sure I'm doing this right before I go too crazy. I just need to make sure I'm doing this stitch right. Yeah, I did that right. Okay, I just gotta do 3 rows with this stitch, and then I will be done with the headband. Well, not done. I'll be done with like the rows, and then I'm assuming we have to stitch it somehow together, and hopefully it fits. But again, like I said, it's acrylic yarn, so I can maybe steam it and stretch it a little if need be. But I'm just going to, I'm watching Refined Vibes last market video that I posted, so I'm gonna finish that, and then I don't know, we'll see what I finish first. I'll probably finish this after, finish this video, watching this video before I finish this project, I would think. But I'll obviously check back in once I'm done with these rows, or I don't know, I have to watch the video to do the rest, so I'll either check in when I'm about to stitch together, or I'll check in once it's already all together. I'm not really sure yet, we'll see. But if it didn't involve me moving the whole camera, I would show you guys my cat right now. She is out. She was like snoring earlier. She loves the heated blanket. She just finds it to be so cozy, and she's just knocked out. She's sleeping peacefully. I'll probably insert a picture of her, honestly, because she's too cute not to share with everybody. But she's just adorable. Adorable when she's not attacking me. I wish she was like sweet like this all the time, but you know, some cats are just like that. Okay, let me actually start watching my YouTube video here, because I want to see what happens. Okay. I'm procrastinating because I'm just like locked in on this stitch right now and don't feel like hitting the remote to play the video. Okay, after the stitch. Okay, now I'm gonna watch. I'll be back in a little bit. So I was just gonna go ahead and finish off the headband, but I forgot to bring my scissors over here actually, so I'll give you an update. I got all 13 rows done. It's looking more rectangular now that I have the other rows on, so that's good. But isn't this stitch so fun in the middle? such a fun stitch. But I need to leave like an end and cut this off and then have to sew it together. But I'm gonna have to look how this is done. I'm probably just gonna watch the video because I've never done it like this before. So I'm gonna pull up the video, and it's supposed to be an easy stitch, so it shouldn't be too hard. I just want to make sure I do it right. But I'm excited to have my first project done, and it is now 2 p.m. so did pretty good work here. Let me get up and get my scissors and my darning needle, and then my storage on my SIM card is getting full, so I probably will just come back once this is done to show you like the finished product. And my cat just woke up from her nap. Good morning. Did you have a good nap? Okay. Oh, sorry, Fifi. I just bumped her with my elbow. I'm sorry. I finished making it and sewing it together, and I actually really like how this turned out. This was actually a lot of fun to make. Obviously, the cinch isn't perfect, but I think it looks really good. I think it's a good size too. The only thing I could work on is like the cinch a little bit, but again, like I think it's pretty good. That's how she did it in hers. She just kind of, I feel like this bobble part of it, like this bobbly looking part of the stitch, made it hard to not put too much in it, but I really like how it turned out. And I made sure to weave in the end really nice, so it should be okay going in like the washer too, which I'm still debating on whether or not I'm gonna steam it, because I'm wondering if I steamed it, if it would just like loosen up a little bit. Not loosen up, but you know what I mean, not be as stiff or whatever. But this yarn is really nice. This is a good one to start with for this video. So it's 2:23. I have one project done. I think it's probably about time for me to take a break from crocheting. Don't want to crochet too much and then start to be in pain. That would not be good. So I think I'm just pulling up my list here. This was the crochet ear warmer, I think. Is that what I just made? Yeah, the crochet ear warmer. So I'm just gonna check that off on my thing here so I know that I've already done that one. And then I guess we could pick my next one. Let's pick out my next one so that we have something to look forward to, and hopefully I work on it tonight. But there's 7 on here, so let me have it pick a number. Let's see, a random number generator. 1 through 7. Okay, it picked number 5. Number 5 on my list is a country cottage headband, but I feel like I just kind of made that. Should we pick another number? I'm thinking we should pick another number, because I feel like we just did that. It's different, but it's still a similar concept of like an ear wrap headband thing. Okay, let me generate another number. Okay, I picked 1. That's the one we just did. Okay, wait, come on. Okay, 7. 7 is a acrylic scrunchie, which I think I might have said that I didn't find an actual pattern for this. I just found a picture of one. It doesn't have a pattern, so we're going to be freehanding a scrunchie. I've never made an acrylic scrunchie. I have made like scrunchies out of velvet yarn, but I've never made an acrylic one. So this is going to be interesting. I'm excited to make this. So this is the inspiration pick that we have, is this here. So I'm thinking like 2 colors, making one like for a border. So, I don't know what color to do. I gotta think about this. Okay, so I'm gonna use this random color generator thing to pick my colors, I think, because I'm being lazy. But I can't figure out how to make it not show me 5 colors at once. But I just hit it once, and these are the colors it showed me, which, oh, those do not look like how they look on the, but there are a bunch of blues. You can see there are a bunch of blues. So I don't even know what yarns I have. I kind of wanted to make something different. We just did blue, but I do have 2 that might look cool together. Hang on, let me look in my drawers. Okay, I'm really running out of storage on my camera, but so I have, this isn't really blue, it's like greenish. I think it's like a mint color. It's sage. Yeah, it's definitely green. So we have this color, which might look cool with this. I don't know, what do we think? Or if we did stick with the blue, I have this, and then like you could do the sage with it, or with this. I don't know. I kind of want to do something different, but at the same time, I'm not sure what to do. Okay, let's do another generator here. I don't have a ton of colors, it's the only thing. Oh, you can remove colors. Okay, so this is what I have going right now. You cannot even see this, but I'm doing this and I'm thinking these together. Okay, I know I said I wanted to use a different color than this, but I think we're gonna do these two together. I just need to decide if I want it to be dark with this as the border or light with dark as the border. I don't know. But we're gonna make a scrunchie. That's the next thing we're gonna make. Not gonna do it right this second. I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to hopefully clear some storage from my camera so that I actually can record. And I have to go do some other stuff, I'm thinking. I would love to just crochet my whole life away, but I think I need to get some other stuff done. So let me like move my body a little bit and then we will come back and make a scrunchie. I'm just trying to like think of how I'm gonna make it. I think I have an idea of like what I'm gonna do, but we might have to kind of trial and error it a little bit. Okay, I'm excited for this one. I'll be back hopefully with more storage on my camera. So here's the issue. I still am kind of low on storage because all of the footage I have in here is from my Christmas gifts and I can't delete that yet because I still gotta make those videos. We're gonna make this scrunchie. I was gonna go do other things, but I want to crochet, so I'm crocheting. I think I might just sit here and finish this whole video today, so whatever we get done today from my Pinterest list, that's what we're doing. That's what I decided. So I have other, also, sorry, brain is everywhere. I have other SIM cards, so I'm probably just gonna end up using a different SIM card. I try to keep all my crochet stuff on one SIM card and then all my main channel stuff on another SIM card, and then I have two like smaller SIM cards, so I can just use those ones to finish filming. Oh shoot, I should have changed my camera battery too. What was I thinking? Anyways, we're going to work on this scrunchie and I'm watching a podcast while I do it, hanging out with my kitty cat down here. Yeah, that's you. You're my kitty cat. She just looked at me like, you talk about me? Yes, I am, Miss Ma'am. We are crooked as ever. Hang on. Is that better? Her wake up from nap meows are so funny. What? What? I love that she talks to me. Okay, I'm gonna tie this yarn onto this hair tie and we're just gonna go for it. I've never made a scrunchie with acrylic yarn. I've always like not really liked the look of the acrylic yarn ones, but we're trying to make this one like, you know, ruffly, so hopefully I like it better than other ones I've seen. So I'm just gonna tie the yarn onto this hair tie and then go to town just trying to cover this hair tie with stitches. That's the plan. And I'm gonna have to time lapse, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to time lapse because I don't have a lot of storage, or I'm just gonna have to check in, so. Oh, also if you haven't noticed, I decided on using the sage for the main color, and then I'm going to use the darker one for the border. Let's get to crocheting. I finished the scrunchie. You might have just seen a little bit of it. I don't know how I feel about it. Okay, this took me I think like an hour or less. So, thoughts. I don't hate it. I don't know if it's the colors that I don't like. I think I want it to be more ruffly. But I put it on my wrist because I feel like it also doesn't like stay in form. Like I feel like it kept twisting or whatever. But this is what it looks like. I don't know if it's the colors that I don't like, but here's the scrunchie. I think I want it to be more ruffly than this. So I think if I make another one of these, I will change it up a little bit, add in more stitches in there. I think that's what needs to be done. I think I need to add more stitches in each of the single crochets. I don't think I can fit any more single crochets around because of the type of yarn. Like when you stretch it, you do see the ponytail, but I don't think I could fit anymore. I shoved them pretty good around there. But like, look at how ruffly this one is. This was the like inspo pick, and it's just not ruffly enough. It needs to have more ruffles. So I'm not sure I'm thinking I should have added another stitch into each single crochet, because that would make it definitely more ruffly. We may be making another one, but this is how this one turned out, and I definitely would do different colors if I do another one. Like I said, I don't hate it. I just kind of freehanded it, and this is what I came up with. So I like the border look. That's kind of cool, but I don't know. Let me know. Don't you think it needs more ruffles? Somebody might like this one, but it's not. I guess it wasn't what I was going for. It's not bad. It's just I think I want more ruffles. I feel like more ruffles would be more fun. Also, if I add more ruffles, I wonder if it should be longer or not. I don't know. I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite. But we got another project done, so let me cross this off my list. Okay, that was a pretty quick project. I think we have time for at least one more. I want to get at least 3. So let's do a random number generator again and see what it picks. Random number 7. Okay, we just did that one. Another number. We got 4. So this is not really a quick project, but I got the Wonderlust scarf. Okay, let me find the pattern in my Pinterest. I think this was part of my, was this part of my fall video? Okay, I found this pattern. This is the Wonderlust scarf, and we have to see if I have the right yarn. I think they use acrylic yarn, but if they don't, we may have to pick another thing. So the yarn that they suggest is, it is a worsted weight, medium weight yarn, and it's acrylic. Oh, acrylic and rayon? It has like little tweeds in it, that's why. There's other stuff. I think it should work with the acrylic. I just don't know how it's gonna look with just a solid colored yarn. That's the only thing I'm not sure about. Because I do have, I wonder how much yarn it uses. I could do, I have like this one taupe color that I could do. It says 350 to 550 yards. How much is in a regular skein of yarn? This has 380 in it. So we're gonna need like 2 of these probably. Not a full tube, but like we're gonna need a second one most likely. So let me go find the yarn for this. Okay, I found a partial, which is basically full I think, and then a brand new one. The only thing is they're different color lots. Oh, it looks even worse on camera, I feel like. They are 2 different color lots. So I don't know, we're gonna start with this one that's already open, and I'm debating, I don't know if it goes side to side, but I was debating switching back and forth from them. We'll see what I end up doing. I might end up switching back and forth so that it doesn't look terrible, but I think we're chaining, yeah, so we're doing the length of it. There's 16 rows, so we could potentially like switch every 4 rows, maybe. Might be an option. I think that's what we're gonna do, just to make sure it doesn't look crazy. Okay, let me weigh how much yarn is here with my scale. Oh, I moved my scale. That way I can see what we start with and then how much it takes for 4 rows. So it is currently 5.75 ounces. So that's what we're starting with, and I'm going to work on crocheting the first couple rows. Where is the end at? Let me see what hook I need here. A 5.5 millimeter. I'm gonna size up to a 6 for my chain, because if you don't know, I tend to make my chains tight. I think I already said that in today's video. So let me go grab my 6 and my 5.5, and then we will get started on this. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this whole project today, but we'll at least make a dent in it. I'm getting a little warm with my heated blanket, but I just had to take a 6mm from the Temu hooks that I got, because I don't know where my hook went. Sometimes my mom uses my hooks for things, so she might have it, I don't know, but I'm missing my 6, so I just grabbed that one and we're going to use that. But I'm going to chain with this and then I'll switch over to the 5.5. I'm just going to check back in once I have the chain row done, because 1, I have to count, and 2, I have like no storage left. Okay, my hands are hurting, so I'm gonna stop. I was gonna try to at least get to row 4, but I only got 2 rows done. I'm definitely gonna be steaming this when I'm done with it, because it's like getting a little bit wavy, we'll say. But this is 2 rows of it, and I'm just going off of the length that they said, but I'm hoping this is long enough. Like, I don't know, let's see. I think, oh yeah, that'll be long enough. Yeah, I was worried it wasn't gonna be long enough because it'll definitely like stretch too. Okay, so it's like tangled in my hair. This is 2 rows done. I'm gonna continue with my plan of doing 4 rows and then switching to the other thing of yarn in case the color a lot's different. But my hands, it's a good time to stop because my hands are sore, plus I was like looking at the pattern in the next row. I'm like, not that I don't know how to do it, but I'm kind of like, huh? So it says to work in the 3rd loop of the half double crochet. What is the 3rd loop of the half double crochet? Half double crochet in the 3rd. Work all stitches for the round in the 3rd loop of the half double crochet from the previous row. When looking at your completed row before you turn, look at the top of the stitch, locate the sideways V. What? The 3rd loop of the half double, I've never done that before, I don't think. Okay, so before you turn, when looking at your completed row, you see the V's, okay. Bend the stitch to look at the back. Okay, I see another V. You'll work in the back loop of that V. So am I working in this front stitch? I'm just gonna Google a video just to make sure. Working in the 3rd loop of half double crochet. Just to make sure I'm understanding it right. I really want to keep going, but my hands are hurting, so I'm gonna stop. So I'll be back the next time I crochet. I don't know if it'll be tonight. It's 5 p.m. right now. I don't know. It's either gonna be tonight or it'll be hopefully tomorrow. We'll see what I decide to do. It's currently Sunday night and I'm checking in on the progress on this scarf. I have 12 rows done and I'm about to switch back to my other skein. This is what it's looking like, and you can really see it. I was afraid you wouldn't be able to see it because you couldn't see it on my phone camera. I didn't mean to flip you guys off there, sorry. You couldn't see it on my phone camera, but you can definitely see it here. See how these bottom rows are lighter? So I decided instead of switching back and forth, I'm gonna do lighter, darker, and then lighter, so that it'll kind of look like almost like it's like ombre or whatever. So I have 4 more rows left and I'm going to change colors or change skeins. It's not really change the color, but you know what I mean, because of the dye lot. This is how much we have of this one, and we still have all this left. So I'm going to get this one connected on here and then finish up the last 4 rows. So I'm excited to get this project done tonight and finish up this video. I'm having a lot of fun like making different things, so this was a good idea. I'm glad I did this and kind of a little bit randomized it too. Kind of forced me to do some different things. So yeah, I'm just going to connect this onto here. Okay, the scarf is almost finished. It's done. I just need to weave in all the ends, and I'm going to steam it to make it a little bit more like even or whatnot. But I went ahead and put a single crochet row on the ends like they suggested. I just need to weave in all these little ends, but I am loving the way this turned out way more than the first scarf that I made. I made my dad a scarf that he like picked out the pattern for, and I just don't think I was a fan of the pattern. Plus it was like way at the beginning of me starting to crochet, so maybe like my skills have improved a little bit, but I am just loving this. Like, obviously it needs some help, like with the steamer, like it needs blocked or something, but I don't know. I think I really like it, and it does not look bad with like the double colors. Like, there are 2 different colors going on here and it doesn't look bad. I don't know, I kind of love it. And now also I'm like, okay, I'm thinking about like, I was gonna like keep these and I don't know what I was gonna do with them, like maybe sell them or something, I don't know, but like eventually in the future. But right now I'm like, maybe I could give this to my dad for Christmas on top of what I was already gonna give him. I don't know. And then the headband, like I'm like, my stepmom might like that. I don't know. I already made them Christmas gifts. I don't want to give too much for Christmas, but the scarf is done. Let me just weave in the ends and then we're gonna steam it. And my battery's about to die. Also, I'm very low on storage. I think I literally have like 5 minutes of storage left on the SIM card. So let me plug in my steamer so I can steam this, and then I'll also change my camera battery, and then hopefully I can, like, after the video, fast enough with how much storage I've left. I'm officially done with the scarf. I just steamed it. I think I might actually like block the edges with like the blocking board to make them a little more straight. Like, see how it's not perfect? I'm going to probably end up blocking it even more. I don't know, some people say to like completely wet and then let it dry. I just steamed it and I feel like it looks a lot better. But let's go through all the projects that I made. I'm not gonna be able to talk while this one's on me because it's gonna rub on the microphone, but I'll show this one last, I guess. But here's a little sneak peek of what it looks like, and you can really see like the difference in the coloring on the outside and the inside, but I actually like how it looks. I think it looks like I like meant to do that, and I did. Like, that's what I decided to do, knowing that the color lots were different. But the first thing that was made in today's video was this headband, which I'm still trying to decide if I'm gonna gift this to somebody or what I'm gonna do with it, but I need to make lots more of these because I really like it. I love the pattern on it. I think it's really cute and it's super easy to make. I need to lint roll this one, but I'm going to rate this I'm gonna rate it an 8 out of 10, I think. I love the color. I love the pattern. It was pretty easy, and yeah, 8 out of 10. I'm gonna give this. I think it will look weird if I put it on my head right now, but I'm not gonna put it on. But yeah. Then the second thing that we made in today's video was a scrunchie, and it did not turn out how I wanted it to. I need to do another one of these and like make it more ruffled and do different colors because I don't think I like the color combo either. But this is how the scrunchie turned out. It is just not ruffly enough at all. I was wanting like ruffles. Like, I think I'll show you the picture again, but the picture that I was going for, like really ruffled is what I was going for. So I don't know if I need to just add more stitches into the single crochet or if I'm supposed to add like more than one stitch into this like next row of the double. I don't really know how to make it have that effect, but I'm gonna play around with it because I just like freehanded this. So I'm gonna have to play around with how to make it more ruffly and see what happens. But this was try number 1, so I think I'm gonna rate it honestly like a 3 out of 10. I'm just not a big fan of it. I might be being too hard on myself, but it's not my favorite. I'm gonna rate it a 3 out of 10. And last but certainly not least, we have this scarf that I made. I love how this turned out. It's a pretty good length too. Obviously you'd put it around yourself. I just fell off the bed. Okay, so if we do it around, I'm not gonna be able to talk with the microphone, but let me just put it around so you can see. Okay, wait, actually, be trying to move it so it's not hitting the microphone. You could like twist it or you could like flatten it out, whatever you want. I need to block it again to flatten it out more on the bottoms, but I was going for more like a masculine scarf. Is that what it's going for? I don't know. Like, I could give this to my dad. That's what I was like thinking. Like, I feel like my dad would wear this, but I don't know. What do we think? I feel like I'm not a scarf person, so I never wear scarves. So like, I'm like, does it look cute? Does it not? I don't know. Does it look good? I don't know if it looks good or not. I really don't know. But I think I'm gonna rate it a 7 out of 10. I think it would look really cool with like a yarn that has more like texture to it, more color to it. That would look really neat, really neat. I'm being too hard on myself, I feel like it looks really good. But anyways, this is how the scarf turned out. Let me take it off because it's gonna mess up my audio. But there are so many different stitches in here that I got to learn while making this, so it was a really good experience to make this scarf, I will say. Like, look up close, all the different stitches in there. I got to do so many stitches that I haven't done before, like stitches I have, but like I don't know how to explain it, like adding on to like the normal like double crochet, half double crochet, single crochet. Like it wasn't just like straight those kind of stitches. It like added in more variation with different things to make it have like cool patterns like this. So that was really fun, and I'm looking at it like in my mirror over here, and you can definitely see the difference in the colors. But I think I made a good choice making like the outside lighter and the inside darker. I think that was a good idea to do that. But now I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Part of me is like, do I give this to my dad and do I give this to my stepmom? I don't know. I already made them a gift is the thing. Like I already made them something, so I don't know. I just keep saying I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, these are the 3 things that I made today. Let's actually do this because the scrunchie does not need to be a main thing here. But these are the 3 things that I made today. I think this was pretty successful and I'm feeling good about this. I didn't know I was going to make 3 different projects, but I don't know why I'm saying today too. This was not all done in one day, but in today's video is what I mean when I say today. These were all from my Pinterest board and kind of sort of randomly selected, not really, because I picked a list of them and then randomly selected from that list. But I got to try out some new things today, so this was definitely worth it. I feel better because like I had all this stuff in my Pinterest board, but I wasn't actually making it, and now I can say like I've actually made a couple things, and now I know that this is a keeper. I'm gonna make more of these in this scarf too. It does take a while, but I feel like I would definitely make it again, and I want to try it in like the yarn that the pattern recommended. It had like speckles in it and stuff, and I think that would look really cool with different like colored speckles in it. This was a learning moment for me. I'm not saying like if you want a scrunchie like this, okay, yeah, it's just not what I was going for. That's my point, is like it's not the ruffles that I was going for. So if you like scrunchies like this, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying it wasn't like what I intended it to be. But I guess that's what happens when you freehand, and it's just like, I don't know, just not exactly what I was going for. But I feel like 3 projects, pretty successful with that. And like I said, I'm probably gonna block this scarf a little bit more so that the edges are really nice and straight. But that is all for today's video of crocheting things from Pinterest. So I guess Pinterest picks my crochet projects, or whatever the heck I decide to call this. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below any other ideas of challenges or any other things that you want to see me crochet or whatever like that. Comment down below what was your favorite out of these 3 projects that I made, and give any tips for scrunchies if you if you know how to make it like more ruffled. I don't know how late I'll be like posting this after I'm filming it, so I may have figured it out by then, but I'll still take any tips that you guys have. But anyways, if you do decide to stick around and subscribe, then I will see you in my next video. Bye. I'm so excited about my new projects.